Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. So I'm here giving you all your May 2025 divine messages. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Leo Collective. Leo, I hope you've been having a great week so far. What else do I want to say? Oh, if you guys are still here, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button. Please share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. Keep in mind, Leo, that these messages are on a collective level. It's not a personal reading, but as always, if you need a personal reading from me for your specific situation, my information is always in the description area below, my email address and my Etsy link if you want to order a reading or however you want to do it. Leo, let's see what's going on with you. I want to first check in to see what the strongest energy you guys are going to be having for this month. Okay. This energy could also be going into June. I cannot believe next month is June. Oh, man. Anyway, before I get off subject. All right, let's check to see what the strongest energy is for you guys for May 2025. Holy Divine Spirit, what is Leo Collective's strongest energy or energies for May 2025? Please and thank you. Keep in mind, Leo, some of the messages may be for you and other parts may be for someone else. But if you've logged on to my channel, more than likely there's a message in here for you. Holy Divine Spirit, what are the strongest energies for... Okay, can I have one more? Is there any? Okay. Okay, interesting. You guys have quite a bit of, oops, let me see if I can. Move this over here. Okay. We had the yin yang card that came out in the reverse. We had the door to personal healing and happiness in the upright. We had the thinking man in the upright. Then we have anxiety in the upright. Yeah. So some of you guys, there's going to be energy for some of you guys. The strongest energy that I'm getting on a collective level, a lot of you guys are going to be dealing with, if it hasn't already started to unfold for you, for some of you all. You're going to be dealing with something that's going to be keeping you in your head. This could be about a connection. This could be about a decision. This could be about, I don't know why I just heard a health situation. This could be about moving forward with some type of plan. Like, I feel like there's like a decision that some of you guys need to make about either someone or a connection or situation that could be bringing you guys some level of anxiety. And with the yin yang card in the reverse, I almost said the world card, because for me the yin yang card for me represents like the world card in traditional tarot. To me, it talks about something like a cycle that's not over, or a cycle that's being revisited, or a cycle that's being revisited or repeated, or a cycle that needs to end. But also with this door to personal healing and happiness in the upright, I feel like ultimately, I'm hearing some of you guys may end up creating some type of unnecessary worry about something. That's for some of you, maybe like a small percentage of you guys. But ultimately, you're going to be going towards healing and happiness. You're going to decide to, excuse me, to fix something for yourself, to do something differently that you know is going to take some type of healing, that's going to take some type of commitment to change something. And like I said, with the thinking man and the anxiety here, I feel like this thinking man and this anxiety card are almost one and the same, where something's going to put you so much in your head about something. You might be overthinking or maybe even overanalyzing the situation, making a situation, thank you, Spirit, possibly making a situation worse than what it actually is for some of you guys. But I do feel like it's some type of decision that you guys may be faced with having to make about something. I also feel like trying to juggle a few things at the same time that could also be causing you some level of anxiety as well. Let's get some other messages for you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, what other messages do you have for Leo Collective May 2025? Please and thank you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me go with this one. Okay, so first off, we do have mind games, deceiving and trying to outsmart, no clear intentions or future plans, psychological and emotional manipulation, seeking a competitive advantage. Mind games. And I did say that some of you all are going to be in your head about something that's going to be causing you anxiety. It could be dealing with someone who's playing mind games. And when I get this card, I get the energy of like a Seven of Swords tarot card or a Five of Swords energy. And with the thinking man here in the upright, I wonder if some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Of course, they don't have to be, but maybe they just have that air sign energy, or maybe they just have a lot of air sign placements in their natal chart. But you guys could actually be dealing with someone, as I said in the beginning, I think someone who could be in a connection, a decision having to do with a connection, or maybe a connection is causing you some type of anxiety. Maybe you guys are revisiting with the yin yang in the opposite, in the reverse. Maybe you guys could be revisiting a connection that created a lot of anxiety for you. Maybe you will be revisiting, because as I said, with the yin yang in reverse, this is the energy of, because when the yin yang is in the upright, when the yin yang card is in the upright, it speaks about polar opposite energies, but polar opposite energies coming together or connecting in a way that's for the good of the connection, that's for the good of a situation. This is a connection or a situation where the yin and the yang create the necessary outcome for the greatest and highest good. I hope that's not too confusing. But with it reversed, it makes me think about it being the complete opposite, or even having like the energy of something repeating itself, like a could be a karmic cycle repeating itself. Something that should have been completed but is not completed, and that you may end up finding yourself, Leo, having to revisit again. And you could be finding yourself having to revisit again with someone who likes to play mind games. Okay. Moving forward, though, we do have mesmerize. Your beauty is captivating. The magnetic attraction is strong. Eyes are windows to the souls. A charming lover takes you by surprise. Okay. And then we do have soul connection. Strong, undeniable attraction, a bond that can't be broken, soul level connection, a spiritual force that joins souls together. So for some of you guys, this also could be a soul connection that could be creating some type of anxiety for you if you haven't met this person. This to me feels more like a new energy. So when I say new energy, I mean a new person specifically. For some of you guys, this new connection could be creating some type of energy, some type of anxiety for some of you guys. All right. Any other messages for Leo Collective Divine Spirit? Please and thank you for May 2025. What other messages do you have for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for May 2025? Please and thank you. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have meant to be. The relationship is magical. It's meant to be. All right. So, as I said, I feel this card is connected to a new energy, a new connection. So some of you guys may not have met this person yet, or if you have just met them, then this could be your reading in terms of feeling like there's a soul connection and that things are meant to be. But I definitely would not rush into anything, Leo, is what I'm getting. Take your time. Let things transpire and unravel the way it's supposed to. Go with the flow. Don't try to force it. Then we have shook. The information or the situation may leave you shook or surprised. Okay. Then we have cleanse your space, Leo. So some of you guys need to do some type of spiritual cleansing of your auric field. You know, your mind, body, your soul, and your spirit. The different ways to do a cleansing. Some of you guys may be needing to do this. If you already have a ritual, a cleansing ritual that you do, I'm hearing that divine spirit, from divine spirit, that you guys are going to be needing to do it even more as you're somehow going through something that you're trying to decide on, something that could be giving you anxiety. It could be the information that you find out that gives you anxiety, that stresses you, that could possibly stress you. Yeah, there's something that's you're going to be learning about, Leo, whether it's about you, whether it's about someone else, or whether it's about something that is going to cause some type of anxiety and or stress, maybe even sadness. That's for some of you guys. It's a collective reading, so it's going to be different for everybody, but there's something that could be heading your way, Leo, that may cause a bit of upheaval or anxiety and stress. However, I did say earlier that for some of you, may not be all of you, but for some of you, being in your head or overthinking or overanalyzing a situation before you have all the information may cause you unnecessary anxiety and stress. So if you're in your head too much about a situation, because as I said, for some of you guys, you may end up making a situation much worse than it has to be, or than what it actually is. It may not even be, I don't know what level this upheaval may be, but I'm getting the energy that by stressing about it or having anxiety or not cleansing your auric energy field to get that anxiety out, and to just cleanse and purify your space will make the situation look a lot bigger than what it actually is. Thank you, Spirit. Holy Divine Spirit, what other messages do we have for Leo Collective May 2025? Please and thank you. So I do feel like to some degree that I feel like I'm definitely reading for like two groups of Leos. We have on the bottom truth expression. I was pointed to this. I was pointed to this card or guided to this card at the bottom of this deck because I feel like this truth expression card has a lot to do with being shook. It does say the information or the situation may leave you shook. So you could, as I said, you could be finding out something about someone. Someone could be telling you something that maybe you weren't expecting, Leo. That's what I'm getting for someone here. We do have Pluto transformation. Okay. So this reminds me, also gives me scorpionic energy. So you guys could be also dealing with another fixed sign of Scorpio, or someone who has heavy Scorpio placements. Or you could just be in your Scorpio energy, Leo, where you are. Some of what you're going to maybe encounter this month, maybe going into June, may propel you forward in transforming in the way that you need to to get to your higher self, to activate on a higher level. And I feel like Sagittarius, I just did Sagittarius, and they kind of got a similar message in terms of transforming in their higher self and in another level of spiritual activation. Okay, so Sagittarius pretty much got the same information or same message. And then we have stability, harmony, and flow. So you're also being guided, Leo, to go with the flow. And that there is going to be stability and harmony after you've made a decision about something, after you've gone through whatever, maybe surprise or maybe upheaval. You're going to come back down to a stable place. I don't feel like whatever you guys may encounter this month going into June possibly, I don't feel like it's anything that is, how should I say it? Thank you, Spirit. I don't feel like it's anything that is going to hinder you in any way. I'll say that. It's not going to hinder you. You just have to move along, continue to move forward. And it's going to put you in a different place spiritually. And I feel like it's going to maybe open up your eyes to a situation and give you a new and better perspective on things. And I'm hearing that for some of you guys, it's the perspective that you guys have needed for a while now about something or someone or a situation. All right. What other messages, Divine Spirit, do we have for Leo Collective? Please and thank you for May 2025, Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Collective. for May 2025, Divine Spirit. What are the messages as we begin to close out? This has been a bit of a challenging reading. Because as I said, I feel like I've gotten two groups of Leos where there's a smaller group of you guys that are meeting someone new. That could be also the transformative thing that's happened in your life. That's going to happen in your life where you're meeting someone new. And there's somehow their presence in your life is somehow going to be transformative in a positive way. Okay, we have Frozen. We have card number 46. So 46, the number 46 could be relevant to you guys, which breaks down to number 10 and also breaks down to number 1. So those numbers could be relevant to you. It says, Frozen, take this moment of standstill and use it to improve your situation and yourself. Remember, what's yours cannot be taken. Exactly. So this situation, whatever it is for some of you guys, is going to lead you or encourage you or inspire you to take some time out to do some reflection. And this is where you guys may come in terms of really having to think about some things before you make a decision. Then we have card number 59, distant future. So 59 could be relevant, which breaks down to number 14, which also breaks down to number 5. So 59, 14, and number 5 could be relevant. It says distant future, even if you can't immediately see the evidence of your desires manifesting, remember that other people's free will choices are involved. Okay, so it's just a reminder that we can't make people do or say things they don't want to do or say. And that everybody, including yourself, Leo, has that free will. And that eventually you are going to, as I said before, I think I mentioned, you will have clarity. You will have a new perspective, different perspective soon rather than later. So on that note, Leo, let's get your affirmation as we close out. Divine Spirit, what is the affirmation we need, that Leo Collective needs to hear at this time as we close out? What is Leo Collective's affirmation as we close out the reading? Please and thank you, Divine Spirit. Okay, you guys got 2. The first one says, I create positive experiences for myself. I create positive experiences for myself. You guys can write that down, say it out loud, affirm it, believe it, know it. And it says, the last one is, my life is filled with hope and abundance. I like that. My life is filled with hope and abundance. So Leo, on that note, I hope these messages resonated. I hope that you found them helpful. As always, guys, until the next upload, be well, be at peace.